I still remember the way the doors clicked shut behind me. That mechanical sound, cold, final. My son's hand barely brushed my shoulder before he turned to leave, saying those words I will never forget. "It's best for everyone, Dad. You'll thank me someday." "No, son, I will not thank you. I will bury you in silence and leave you with nothing but the weight of your own greed." Once, I thought he was my greatest pride. The boy who held my hand at his mother's funeral. The boy who whispered promises of taking care of me when the years grew heavy. He grew into a man with sharp suits and sharper words. I mistook ambition for responsibility. I mistook his impatience as drive. I didn't see the cracks until they split wide open. It began with the phone calls he stopped answering. Then the visits that grew shorter, tighter, filled with glances at his watch. I found out the truth in a lawyer's office. Not my lawyer, his. A woman too polished to hide the contempt in her eyes as she glanced at me, then at him. The papers slid across the table. Guardianship. Power of attorney. My son had already signed them. My life, my choices, reduced to a signature I never gave. When I asked why, he didn't blink. "It's safer this way, for everyone. You'll just make mistakes." Mistakes? I built the house he was born in, paid for his schooling with hands cracked from labor. Mistakes? That was the night I stopped being his father and started being his reckoning. I didn't shout, I didn't beg. I smiled, nodded, let him believe he'd won. Control is the last weapon a betrayed man has. In the nursing home, they thought I was broken. Quiet, frail, tucked neatly away like furniture gone out of style. But silence is where strategy breathes. I watched, listened, took note of every detail. And then I met her, Anna, the nurse. Young but not naive, sharp, gentle, with eyes that saw the truth others missed. She treated me like a man, not a burden. That was when the plan began to bloom. Step 1, my will. I asked my lawyer, my real lawyer, the one my son didn't know about, to come after visiting hours. We rewrote everything, my assets, my home, my accounts. My son would inherit nothing. Step 2, adoption. It sounds absurd, doesn't it? An old man adopting a grown woman? But the law doesn't laugh at absurdity when the paperwork is correct. Anna agreed, hesitantly at first, then firmly. She said she'd stand by me. That was enough. Step 3, patience. I waited until my son came for one of his rare visits. He walked in with that fake smile, asking about my health, never noticing the fire simmering beneath my words. "I'm glad you came," I told him. "I've been making arrangements." His eyes lit up. Arrangements meant inheritance, money, security. He leaned in, eager, greedy. I almost pitied him. Almost. The day came when the will was read. My son arrived in another expensive suit, certain of his victory. He didn't even try to hide his smirk. The lawyer cleared his throat and began. Every asset, every cent, every acre of land, left not to my son, but to my daughter, Anna. My son laughed at first. Then the laugh broke. "This is a joke," he said. "She's not even family." The lawyer handed him the adoption papers. Stamped, sealed, legal. She was family, and he was nothing. The color drained from his face. The smirk collapsed into a grimace, then into silence. For the first time in years, he had no words. I leaned forward in my chair, my voice low, steady. "You put me in a home without asking, said it was best for everyone." I agreed. It was. Because here I had time to think, time to act. And now I've done what's best for everyone. He stood there frozen, a man stripped of entitlement, a child exposed in his greed. Anna touched my shoulder as he stormed out, his footsteps sharp with fury. She didn't say anything. She didn't need to. For the first time since my wife died, I felt light, free. I had not lost my life. I had taken it back. My son believed he was placing me in a prison. He never realized he was locking himself out. And when my time ends, it will be Anna who carries my name, my home, my legacy, not him. Because blood may make you related, but loyalty makes you family, and betrayal makes you dead to me.